like you're better prepared to have a business now that you've had this experience behind you?
The experience of operating that business has been so tremendous in my personal and professional development, and being able to it immediately put us to the fire of situations that otherwise, only the higher ups of the companies that you're working for are going to know or experience. And so we put ourselves in these high leverage situations with in terms of negotiating and even just the management, from staff to content management, the whole thing, like the wealth of knowledge acquired from it is amazing. The single biggest piece, I believe, is learned is patience. In that, had we first been patient from the whenever we were like, well, we're not big enough yet. Had instead we've been patient, stuck with the no debt model that we'd kind of built and been working off of, I feel like it would have been a very different scenario. And learning those things even now, just in being patient in the moment, and being patient in the process, whatever the process is it's been developed and designed and thought about for that reason, and for good reason. And so, I don't know, as soon as you jump into making rash decisions, then you're kind of, blindsided all the previous preparation. Sticking to your strengths. Whenever we were focused on what we were good at, which was content, things were great. Whenever we were worried about gathering money and selling sponsorships and things, we weren't that good at it. But when we were focused on content, the content sold reasons for people to sponsor. And so if you stick to your strengths and know what you're doing, but if we reverse that and switched our time to where we were trying to sell all the time and less emphasis on content, well, we're not giving anybody a reason to support that anymore. And so I think sticking to your strengths is really the thing. We were the family living month to month to pay those bills, and we needed all of it. But as things were growing, we added expenses. And as you add expenses, then when a big piece that's paying those expenses is removed, then it quickly made things start to crumble. It seems like, right now, thinking about it, like a lot of those decisions came down to trying to appease sponsors and to just acquire more sponsors to support larger visions, to do more things. And perhaps we always saw it using the term legitimacy or legitimate, or if we have an office front that everybody can see downtown, then that will legitimize us and the sponsors are gonna flock to us.